Hey there guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to the ESXi 7 Basics. And today I'm going to teach you all how to make your first virtual machine. So first of all, you need storage to store your virtual machine. So you head over to storage, you click on new data store. I'm assuming you're running a fresh new ESXi install, so you need to configure storage. So you go and create new VMFS data store, or you mount an NFS data store. Later on, I'll make a video on how to mount your own NFS data store, how to set up NFS and how to mount it, and also ESXi. So you go on select device, and then you pick the disk you're gonna use, which, well, I'm gonna be using this one. So you hit next. Oh, you gotta provide a name, yeah. Forget about that. So let's call it main 4. And here you can use custom for a specific partition size or use full disk, which I'm gonna use. And then the format VMFS is 5 is backwards compatible, VMFS 6 is compatible with ESXi 6, I think. 5 works with 5 upwards. So I'm gonna use VMFS 6 because, well, we're running ESXi 7, we don't need backwards compatibility of any sort. So you hit next and then finish, and then it warns you that it's gonna format the disk, which is not a problem. So there you go, we have the storage right there. So now you need the ISO image of the operating system, or you could use a CD or DVD or flash drive to actually no flash drive, never mind, I mean just CD, DVD plugged into the ESXi machine. Or you could also upload the image to your data store. So it's basically what I did. If you go in data store browser, you can see I have the image right there. You can just click on upload and, you know, send an image over to the server. But there's another way which I would recommend. It's really fast and convenient. So you go on host, and then you go actions, services, and you enable secure shell. So enable it, and then you go on actions again, and you go SSH console, and you log in with your password, which I might have. Oh god, hold up. There you go, we're in. So we list, we change directory to VMFS, then we list again, we go to volumes, and then CD main 4 list. Nothing there, it's brand new. This is a data store we just made. Actually, so you see, if you go to volumes, you can see all of the data stores you made and switch between them. So yeah, just so you list again. See, there's nothing there. You could just wget and then you put in the URL for the ISO image you want to download. So let's say Debian, maybe that works. So you go here, AMD 64 ISO CD, there you go, that's the image. Get that, and then you press enter. Oh, actually HTTPS doesn't work, so you gotta use HTTP. You get rid of that and press enter, and it's gonna download the image for you like that. It takes a bit, depends on your connection, of course, but yeah, that's a way to do it, which is also pretty efficient if you don't have, you know, access to the server itself to put in a CD, or, you know, so just upload to the data store or SSH into the ESXi machine and just download it with wget. Yeah, let's just ignore that and create the VM itself, which is the whole point of the video. So you click on virtual machines, create VM, create no VM. We're going to be using Ubuntu server, so I'm going to call it Ubuntu. and then 7.0 virtual machine, Linux of course, and it's Ubuntu 64-bit. There you go. So you hit next. Now we choose the storage. I'm going to be using main 4. And then we customize the settings. So here's basically what you would do on workstation. So you select the number of threads that you would like for your CPU, cores. So I'm gonna go with quad core, and memory wise, well, it's up to you. 1 gig's more than enough for you know, command line interface, so I'm just gonna go with that. And here it's important point to mention that you could use fin provision or thick provisioning, which means, well, fin provisioning is basically, imagine a bag, a plastic bag, and it's empty. It doesn't take any space, so it's just there folded, and it gets bigger gradually as you fill it with data. And the thick provision is like a box. It's empty, but it's taking a bunch of space because it pre-allocates what it needs. So let's say I want a 20 gigabyte hard disk. With thin provisioning, it's going to be just a few kilobytes because there's nothing there. It can go as it can be as large as 20 gigabytes, but initially it has nothing in there. So it's just an empty bag, which doesn't take any space. It's thin, but thick provisioning, it's basically pre-allocates that space, so it's gonna take the whole 20 gigabytes already on your disk, but it's gonna be empty. So it's gonna take the volume. It's faster because of that, the pre-allocation and stuff, but it has this little downside. It's actually gonna take 20 gigabytes from the get-go. So it's a trade-off. I want to save space, so I'm gonna use thin provisioning. And controllers, USB controllers, that checks out. Network adapter, CD drive, we're gonna use the data store. It's on main 2. There you go. It's the ISO image there. Video card default, so I'm running nested ESXi, so it doesn't really show me a video card, but let's assume you're running from a server, you know, like an actual bare metal virtualization, so your card would show there if it's pass-through enabled, which is not the case here. So we just hit next, and there you go. So you just double check the settings, make sure it's correct, you know, the RAM, the disk space, the SCSI controller, SATA, and you know. So you click finish, and now you just gotta boot it up and install Linux, which is the easy part, I assume. So it loads up this very nice console thing where you can control the machine, of course, which I find pretty cool myself. You can drag it around, resize. It's pretty cool. So it's checking integrity. Might take some time. Yeah, I know. It's basically like doing it on workstation, of course, but from your web browser. So it's gonna make sure everything's all right. Wow, got amazing home, but I want to install the thing. Come on. Okay, so English. Oh. So, yes, English, please. Update, shouldn't know installer. Let's update. Shouldn't know installer. Consider snap. Oh. Okay, let's just wait for it to update. Takes a bit. Yeah, that's my keyboard. Checks out, yes, yeah, 198, 192, 168, 15, 151, okay. Yeah, this is the mirror I want. I want to use the entire disk. Yes, 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 yes. So file system, summary, continue, yeah. My name, there's my name right there. Server's name, pick username, and then password. Right, so confirm the password and we hit done. Install OpenSSH server, yes. Import from GitHub, and no, I don't want to import anything. So featured server snaps. You could pre-install stuff if you want. Nextcloud server, Docker, you could, you know, PowerShell, Cloud SDK, Google Cloud. Don't want any of that, just a fresh install. So it's going to install the system now. It takes a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, as if you were doing it on the real bare metal machine. With the convenience of, you know, been virtualized. As you can see, ESXi is pretty simple. But that's just the very basics, of course. Later on with the series, I'm going to show you the more advanced stuff that it can do with ESXi, which is a very, very powerful tool. And it can do a bunch of great stuff with that. Yeah, let's just wait for it to install. Show in real time, by the way, so that you guys can have an idea of how long it actually takes. So that if it hangs somewhere, you don't get scared or anything, because that's just, you know, the actual slow part. So I'm going to show real time everything, basically, so that it can, you know, have a full idea of how long this stuff takes. Because mostly, you know, videos, they just skip through and you think, oh, that could take like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and actually takes a lot more than that. They wonder, am I doing something wrong? Nah, it's just that they skipped through most of the install or accelerated it, while we're gonna do it real time, which is not gonna take long, I assume. It's been a couple years since I last installed Ubuntu server. 2018 was the last time, but given it's a Debian derivative, I don't think it's gonna take any more than like 20 minutes tops. We're gonna figure out together eventually. It's just all in the kernel now, which is the slowest part usually. Take your time. Could look at the full log if you wish. Look at that. Transparency, huh? You can see the full install, the magic that's going on under the hood. Look at that. Ooh la la. C'est bien. Oh god. Neighbor, why? Why? I hope you guys can't hear it, but my neighbor's doing something up there. My whole room is vibrating. I don't quite like that. GeForce Game Ready drivers available. Thanks, NVIDIA. But no. Not now. I'm quite busy, as you all can see. We're nearly done. Nearly. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to install the VMware Tools. Yes, ESXi also has the VMware Tools, so that it can read the metrics. So RAM usage, CPU usage, the IP, etc., etc. It does need the tools for that. It's pretty simple though. Like back in the day, it was a lot more of a hassle. You would need to actually, in the CD, the virtual CD, I mean, and unpack and install. Now you just do an apt get install and it's ready to go. Fantastic. Installation complete. Look at that. So we're basically good to go. So it's just updating now for you. It does. Wow. That's amazing. Actually auto updates. Let's just wait for it to update then, and then restart, and bingo, we're gonna be ready to roll. and install the tools, and bingo. First virtual machine. Just like that. Oh my god. The updating is painfully slow, isn't it? There you go. It's like it reads my mind. As soon as I complained, it just decided to go faster. Ain't that amazing? Come on. Close. Please. Come on. Well. Patience is a virtue. I hope you guys cannot hear the background noise. It's horrible. Like, it's actually horrible. Even my chair's vibrating. My table's vibrating. This is horrible. Why? Just why? I mean, why are they even doing stuff? Hello, Corona and stuff, and oh god, you're hiring people to do things. Shake my head. Some people. Oh well, selfishness, you know. Oh, okay. So it's done. We can reboot. And oh, please remove the installation medium. So you go on actions and where the hell? What up? Edit settings. That was on me. Gosh, dang it. Hold up. So I go to settings. CD, where's the drive? Data store? No. Oh, it's disconnected. Oh, disconnected. It's already disconnected. Or so I hope. Please? Oh, there. Okay. Right. Oh Lord, look at that. It's a fast boy, isn't it? Loading up all the stuff. Mounting partition, then we go root. Oh my god, what? Well, better hold my horses, because it's still loading up stuff. AI, please, now. God. Oh, okay. So it was just. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Never mind. I didn't set up a root password. That's why. There you go. Run command sudo. There. And then you go apt-get install open. Oh, actually, you gotta go apt-get update first. First and foremost. It's taking its time, isn't it? And then you go apt-get install open VM tools, just like that. And you, oh, it's not gonna ask for confirmation, it just does it. Okay. Right, Ubuntu. As you please. Okay, so we have the tools installed basically, so your machine is fully set up now. You can see usage figures there. Simple as that. So that was the first video on how to install your very first virtual, on how to create and install an operating system in your very first virtual machine in the ESXi 7. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And so comment sections right down below. Feel free to leave feedback, and you know, it's always appreciated. So I hope you guys have a nice day, evening, or night, or whatever. Take care, stay safe, and adios.